a NACAT versus Udom Emmanuel petition. NACAT, which is an NGO that fights against corruption and trafficking, headed by one Victor Vejiro, Victor, or whichever one comes first, Victor Vejiro or thereabout, petitioned the EFCC that the former governor Udom Emmanuel could not account for 1.5 trillion during his tenure. And they also accused him of having borrowed 500 billion. They accused him of leaving a debt, contractual debt, to the tune of 300 billion, that's 800 billion, and then 700 billion misappropriated. And we heard over the week that after the meeting at the villa, less than 24 hours after, the former governor Udom Emmanuel was a guest of the EFCC. We are careful in open forum. We are not saying Udom versus EFCC because EFCC has not made any single statement about Udom's petition against Udom. But we are aware, based on what even the spokesperson of Udom has said, that yes, he was invited, he wasn't arrested, and he went and came back. While some are saying he was still there. Yesterday we saw a video where Udom, for the first time in my life, I saw that he was performing his role maybe as a deacon, giving an announcement and talking about people trying to fight a star and all of that, and people are celebrating, but that's neither here nor there. That's not the issue. The issue is the current trend where people want to use other humans or institutions as shields. Why am I saying this? When that petition came out, some persons in government, outside government, who were doing their biddings, said they want to destroy the administration of Governor Moino. If you arrest Udom, if you probe Udom, you will destroy the administration of Governor Moino. What is the relationship? Two, others said he is guilty already. Others said he's not guilty. But Udom has said in church, even when there were no petition, that he does not need 1 naira of Akwa Ibom money. He has not taken any cover out of the state. That everything that comes to the state ends here. In church, and people clapped. I wonder where those people are now, that they cannot come out and say Udom had made his statement categorical. He has not taken 1 naira out of the state. But for us, for some of us who had issues, documented issues, or who also relate with those that know right from left, they were complaining. So maybe these things, the governor was not aware. No problem. But nobody should say that nobody should do accounts. Anybody in public office should not do accounts. And that reminds me, yesterday His Excellency, was it 2 days ago, at Abak, a town hall meeting, he said categorically that we don't mind this so well. He has no offense. What they are talking about, he does not know where they get such figures from. And then he made a warning having to do with, what do you call it now, media trial. There's no time to read out what a media trial is. But the bottom line is the fact that media trial has to do with where people make an accused, pronounce him guilty before trial. Invariably, it also means if you say he is not guilty without trial, you are also doing media trial. So nobody should be holding on to that they are doing reports, just media reports, and that media reports become media trial. No. You can Google AI. I did that and I shared it on this yesterday. So without wasting much time, Prof, please, we need to guide our citizens right. What is your thought on the fact that people who are in political offices do not want to be accountable? Is it possible that anybody can serve the people and not want to account? And is it possible that we should be using human shield or using government to say if you touch this person or ask questions, you destroy another person's government? Is that healthy? Yes, Prof.
Thank you. The issue of an allegation, I grew up doing, and maybe by early days in the elementary school, we were taught that You cannot be guilty until you are tried. In other words, you have to be considered innocent
until proven guilty.
In the case of allegations fly left, right, and center. It has been alleged by an NGO that His Excellency, Mr. Udumimano,
yes,
may have committed some financial offenses.
Yeah.
It is not for me or for any individual to either condemn or exonerate him until a full investigation has taken place. And by the way, Mr. Udumimano has a right to defend himself in public.
That's right.
I heard when he said, but what I asked, the question I asked at that time,
yes,
what quantity of evidence was in that bag?
That's right.
Before, but that is neither here nor there. Today, I would consider Udumimano absolutely innocent until proven guilty. Yes.
But people should be allowed to express themselves.
No doubt about that.
Yesterday,
it is wrong.
Yes.
In any society, democratic or otherwise, for an individual to be denied the opportunity to air his opinion.
That's right.
And it doesn't really matter. Even in church, some people would recklessly accuse their pastors, and those that know the pastors well could raise their voices to in his defense. It is within their prerogatives to do that. And so on the left, people are going to say, oh yeah, now we got it. And on the right, people are going to say, no. This is a deacon in church. He is clean. But the public opinion should in no way interfere with the investigation.
Absolutely.
And that's my problem with the institution itself, the EFCC.
Yeah.
Each time I hear somebody's been arrested, the question that comes to my mind is, will we have an end result on this? Because severally, even its Senate president was said to have been invited.
Severally?
Yes, on numerous accusations. But the one before him, Saraki and so on.
Yes.
But what is the outcome?
To talk about the outcome, this information will also add value to whatever you have known. As we speak, a judgment obtained under the Udumimano administration barred the EFCC from investigating any finances about Akwa Ibom State. That has not been vacated. That was 2016. The EFCC director of whatever here went to the chief judge and raised alarm that this thing is still here. And I'm wondering why EFCC cannot go to court to vacate it, because whatever petition may never go to anywhere until they vacate that order, barring EFCC from investigating corruption charges. And we have insisted that there should also be the Akwa Ibom Public Complaint and Anti-Corruption Commission. We can't have trillions pass through Akwa Ibom State. We can't have people watching some persons actually loot. Some of us have petitions in EFCC over where we were. Clear case of corruption. Nobody in government wants to talk about it, because if you talk about it, you report the crime, you are the criminal. It's a terrible thing. And so you know who are the people around you. So that is a point the EFCC must know. EFCC have not made any statement yet, so I'm not saying any case with Udumimano. Policy alert made a statement that we don't obtain loans, and the interest they paid on those loans were 104 billion. Loans alone, in the midst of trillions. There's so much to talk about.